and officials, of which there are 1,000 from Montsport, Australia. But a special welcome to you, the fans who've come from Australia, proudly from Melbourne, and indeed all around the world. Welcome to the season opener, the Formula One Qatar Airlines Australian Grand Prix 2026. The coverage of the big screens and on 98.5 FM right around the precinct. Record crowds over the 3 days so far, and you have packed into Albert Park for the season opener. Brett Russ and Cameron Vandenberg with you here, live on GPTV, along with Louise Goodman covering the pit and paddock for us. Cam, good afternoon to you. The heartbreak of a nation, more than a nation, Oscar Piastri's legion of fans who's come from all over. Unfortunately, he will not be taking the start of today's race.
The curse appears to be real, Rusty. 30 years we've been coming to Albert Park. We arrived in 1985 on Shaw's Runway with Formula One. Rusty, and he's a world champion. Lando Norris will start on the second row. The cars will form up. All the questions, all the expectation. Well, we had questions around them. They were sandbagging through testing, and 8 tenths clear of everyone else. There's no other way to put it, Rusty. The drivers called it themselves. The team smiled and knew. But Australia, get to your feet. If you want to hear the coverage, 98.5 FM. So to run through those numbers again, mediums at the top. Scotty James watching on from the Aston Martin garage. He's part of the Stroll family. Cars rolling into position. Hulkenberg will start from the grid on a day full of drama. Even before the lights go out, Jen Campbell, the official at the back on International Women's Day, waves the green flag. New cars, new regulations, and a new era of Formula One